Alright, so we've got an iPhone 12 here that got wet, and the power button thinks it's constantly pressed. So we're going to peel this plastic membrane that holds the metal clicker against the button. What happens is when you press that clicker, it closes the circuit. So we're going to clean this circuit up right now and see if we can save this button without having to replace the volume buttons, the wireless charging coil that it's attached to, the magnets, and so on and so forth, which will require us to take this whole motherboard out. We're doing this while it's in the frame still. Look at all this oxidization here. You see I'm going to clean it with the razor. Look how it gets shiny. Okay, so all this impurities in the water somehow got inside this power button, and this power button thinks that it's always pressed. That's a problem. So we're going to clean it up here with our excuse me, with our razor. All right. We're going to get it nice and clean and remove any of the junk, any of this conductive corrosion that somehow slipped through this plastic membrane and luckily didn't ruin the dot projector, the screen, cause any other shorts or problems with the motherboard, etc., etc. And here is the clicker. Now we could change this and I could flip it. There's actually two of these that are side by side. I could I could take the one that's behind it and just put it on top. But instead what we're going to do is here we're going to show you how we're going to clean it. And look at how beautifully it's cleaning up and looking nice and shiny. So I feel very confident about this repair. This will be a good way to, continue to use this button instead of just trashing it. The button may be cheap, the labor is not, and furthermore, we're saving this one more part from the landfill. It's a very small thing, but if this is something that you can live by, then you might make an impact on the environment. Okay, so we're just cleaning it. Look how nice it's cleaned up. It's cleaned up very beautifully. I'm just going to clean it all the way around. So I'm just holding it down with the tweezer, and then I'm just scraping it with the X-Acto number 11. Okay. And you could do this with a multitude of different buttons. You could try to save them before you replace them. So this is looking really good. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Very happy with the way this is turning out. So I'm just going to clean any junk that's on the tweezer. Clean it up nice. I'm going to grab it. Okay, first we're going to open this up. Just want to clean it a little bit more. So what I like to do is, this is a little air, push it in there, And now I'm going to take a bit of the cotton from the Q-tip, from the tip of the Q-tip. I just take a little bit off, I put it into my isopropyl alcohol, and then I'm going to clean in there. Just make it nice and clean. Okay? Now, let's see if we could pick this up. Oh, so you see now what I mean. There's two of those there. I could have just flipped them around, but that wasn't what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you what you can do to save the one that makes the contact. Okay, we'll get them back in there. Boom, where they should go. Okay, a little bit more. Now let's see if there's enough adhesive left. No, it doesn't really look like it. So I'm going to take some adhesive now. Which it looks like I didn't show you. But here we go. So this is now back on. The customer thought that they should restore this first because this is always something that Apple tells you or the online tells you. And you can see now the power button's working just great. So don't restore your device if it's a hardware problem like they tell you online. Hope you learned.